copy with a right mouse click and copy select. Then we're going to go back to our weblog, and from here we need to go into HTML. And so right from this top line here we can see we're in the visual editor, and we're going to go into HTML, and we're going to plop in our Flickr code. And this might seem a little confusing, but it's actually pretty straightforward. So now I do another right mouse click and I hit paste, and there's the code that we just copied from Flickr. So if we go back up here to visual, we can see that the picture has actually been popped right into our editing box. So let's scroll down a little bit here. We can look at tags, and tags actually help us find this picture later on, and also help other people on the internet find it if we have our blog listed as public. So that's just Thanksgiving, and then we'll say 2007 here. Now categories are another way that we organize our posts, and this will be important after we get hundreds or maybe even thousands of posts on our blog. So we'll just add a new category here, and we could call it holidays, and we're going to say add. And we could actually add a new another new category called Thanksgiving, and have this underneath the parent category of holidays. So then we'll have a little nested subcategory underneath. So that's pretty neat. So let's scroll up, and we see we have a couple of options here. We can save if we want to keep editing the post, or we can go to publish. This publishes our post to the internet. So that's the option we chose. And now let's go to view site. And here we see our Thanksgiving post is actually live on the internet. And here's our embedded Flickr picture. So if we click through on this picture, it takes us to our Flickr site, and we see we have a lot of options. We could add a note, we could look at all the different sizes, we could even print this photo out. Alright, let's do the back button and go back to our WordPress Miller Family's weblog. And let's go up to our dashboard, and I want to show you one more way to write a post and to embed a photograph a different way. So let's go into write, and we're going to go Christmas Day this time. Let's get into our editing box, our Christmas tree. Okay. And so now we're going to go over here to where it says add media, and this is where we actually add media to our WordPress server. So we're going to choose the file to upload, and I'm going to choose our Christmas tree photo here. Let's go ahead and open that, and the file has been uploaded. So we can, at this point, we could insert this into our post. So that's what we just did. And here's our Christmas tree picture in our post. And let's scroll down a little bit. We could add tags like we did in our other post. But let's go ahead, and for categories we want to put it into our holiday category, and let's go ahead and add a new category called Christmas. And the parent category will be holidays. Let's go add. You can see here that we've got a nice little nested holidays, and under that Christmas. And this becomes important when we get multiple Christmas posts going, and we can put them all under the same category. So let's go ahead and go up and publish this post. And when it's published, it's automatically saved at the same time. And let's go out and view our site again. And here we see our Christmas Day post with our picture inserted in it, and our Thanksgiving post is right underneath that, because they are shown in chronological order on our blog. And this time, when we click in on our Christmas picture, we actually bring up the big picture that's being hosted on the WordPress server instead of on the Flickr server. Okay, we've looked at a couple of different ways to do posts in WordPress, and from here let's go on and look at WordPress pages. In this section we saw how to build a WordPress post, and we started out by adding our title. We then inserted a photograph from Flickr. Next we added some text and reviewed the text box. We added a category to our post. We added a tag, and then finally we published our post to the internet. Okay, at this point, again, it would be a good time to pause this video and go back and build your own WordPress post. Here we are back at the Miller Family Weblogs dashboard, and now we want to get into pages. And if we wanted to write a page, we'd simply go into the right menu like we did with the post and create a new page. But let's manage a page and edit an existing page. So click through on the Manage menu item, and from here let's go to select the Pages option, and right down here we'll see a menu of all the pages that we have in our weblog. We only have one, which is the default About page. So let's click in on that, and you'll notice that the right page editing feature looks just about like the right post. We have the title section, and we have our editing block down here with all of our editing functions. So let's go ahead and click into our editing box here, and maybe we'll modify some text. Let's see, let's put welcome to the Miller Family's Weblog. Okay, and if we look over here, we can see that our status is already published. That's because it's an existing web page. And so let's just click in on Save. That will save our changes. And so now we can go out and view our site. And here's our weblog again. And let's click through on Pages. And here it is. Here's our Welcome to the Miller Family's Weblog modification that we made to our page. So in this section we looked at pages, and we defined what a page was, and then we set about modifying an existing page, and finally we saved the page and published it. So this would be a good time to pause this tutorial and go out and create a page of your own. So the last thing we want to talk about in this basic tutorial is how to change the look and feel of our weblog, and for this we go into the design function from the main menu bar, and here we see that the different themes are displayed. Our current theme is Kubrick, and themes are simply a way to change the look and feel of our weblog very easily. So let's go ahead, and the best way to do this is to go ahead and look at some themes. Let's scroll down here, and let's look at something drastically different from what we've been looking at. We'll go to the black letterhead theme, and here you see that all of the information that was contained in our weblog is still here. All of our posts are here, and we do have the information off to the side in the sidebar here is sometimes displayed a little differently depending on what theme we're looking at. So remember what this looks like here, and we'll go out and look at a different theme. We could, if we like this theme, we could go ahead and activate it right here, or we can just close this preview and go ahead and look at another theme. So let's jump in and look at the Blix theme. And we see here, we have the same information, the same posts are displayed, but the the pages are displayed a little bit different here. And if we remember our sidebar from the other theme, this looks a little bit different. So before you activate a theme, and we'd activate it right here, before we did that, we'd want to look closely and decide if this look and feel is what we actually want to go forward with. So here we've explored a little bit of how you can quickly and easily change the look and feel of your weblog, and so now let's go ahead and jump into our own weblog and experiment with how it looks. Thank you for watching the WordPress Basic tutorial. Now please close the media player and return to the main menu for the next tutorial.